I've been this way for years and I'm tired.
All right, guys, go and check out this compilation video. Here we go.
I don't think men quite understand what they're doing to women. This whole like being happy with being single and we don't need a man and all this other stuff in response to what's going on. I've been this way for years and I'm tired. I'm really tired, and I don't think that it's weak to crave human connection and to want to tear my walls down and to want to love. Like, that's like human connection is literally, it's innate in us. It is natural to us, and I don't feel like I should fault myself for that anymore, and I don't feel like I should continuously hide that. It's like I just don't know honestly what the to do.
Yeah, when I watch these types of videos, the first thing that comes to mind, could this have been avoided? Now, it's a damn shame that she is crying. I mean, I don't take joy in seeing anyone in this state of mind, in this position, but could it have been avoided, right? That's the first thing that kind of comes to mind. The quickest way to RP these types of individuals is to give them what they want. You want to be strong and independent? Here you go. You want to be liberated and free? Here you go. Don't need a man, boss babe, queen, diva. No problem. Here you go. Right? Just give them exactly what they want, because what ends up happening over time, they realize this ain't it. When you're looking at relationships and marriages, it's not something that you could just pick up and put down whenever you feel like it. Right? When it comes to relationships, there's muscles that you need to develop over time in order to be in a healthy relationship, right? You can't be chronically single for 10 years and then expect to jump into a relationship, or you're going to attract a man instantaneously, right? You're actually going to have to put in the work to ultimately attract the man that you want. You actually have to get curious as to what men would want from you. So, hey, I blame the feminist movement along with other things that's beyond the scope of this video, but it's very simple, right? Men have remained the same for decades, right? It's very simple to please a man. Fit, feminine, and friendly. That covers 90% of what men are looking for. The fit component. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you in the gym? Are you doing yoga? Are you watching what you're eating? Calories in, calories out. The feminine component. Are you feminine? Which is a woman's superpower, in my opinion. Are you leaning into that? Are you soft-spoken? Are you cursing like a sailor? Are you loud, aggressive, getting in a man's face? Right? Are you leaning into your femininity? I'm just saying. And then, of course, you have the friendly component. Are you pleasant to talk to? Are you cooperative? It's very rare that you hear women say, what would a man want from me? How can I attract a man? Right? Getting curious as to what a man would want. How would I be able to keep a man long term? Right? It's very, very rare that you hear women get on social media and TikTok and all this other stuff and genuinely ask those questions, right? Not because they want money, not because they want to manipulate the man and extract resources up out of him, but just leading with good intentions, right? Leading with good intentions. How many times do we hear that?
Auntie's here, and I got a question. Why are more women shoveling themselves out, digging themselves out? Where the men's at?
Okay, it is time to go outside and shovel some snow. Where's a man at when you need him? Because ain't no men around here. In New York, I never hardly had to do this because, of course, I had good neighbors. I should have kept that last guy I was dating.
I can't do another winter with no husband. This is the last winter I got in me without a husband.
I'm a single black woman in Chicago. Of course I have to go shovel my own snow. I'm a single woman in Chicago. So even my male friends don't even see if I need my snow shoveled or iced or anything, because they think I got a list of dudes lined up and they don't want to do it so they don't look stupid, because in case somebody else is cracking me.
I am 40 years old, and at this big age, this is the very first time I had to shovel my porch, stairs, and walkway by myself. As a single mom, I'm at peace and I love my life. But it's moments like this that make me think to myself, it would be kinda nice to have a man around the house. But
I'm trying to be a good Samaritan and shove this shit hard. Like,
if you got a man and he out here shoveling your snow, sis, go in the kitchen and fix that motherfucker. Stop playing. Stop it.
So wait a minute, where is the bear? Where's the bear? Is the bear hibernating? Right? I'm just saying. Winter is here. Winter is here. Shout outs to Kevin Samuel. So, you know, hey, when it comes to the whole feminist movement, the talking points of being strong and independent, don't need a man. There's definitely a dark side to it.
I say you fly down to your knees, being the best you can be. Let me invest in you, please.
invest in me.
What's your name?
What's my name? Why don't you ask me if I'm hungry?
Huh?
Why don't you ask me if I'm hungry?
Okay, are you hungry?
Yes, I am.
All right, but what's your name?
Are you gonna buy me something to eat?
Huh? You gonna tell me your name?
After you tell me you're gonna buy me something to eat.
I'll buy you something to eat. You hungry?
Yes, I'm hungry.
I'm gonna invest in your stomach. Okay?
Yes, invest in
I'm gonna invest in your good.
Yeah, invest
All
in me.
right.
After that, I'm on my way to the bank.
Okay, but what's your name?
What's your bank? What bank you
I
have?
bank with Chase. I chase bank, baby.
Oh.
I'm like Blueface, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what's your name? You ain't gonna never tell me your name? Okay, I'm gonna call your name is Chase. That's your name. That's your nickname, Chase. My name Hubert.
Mika.
But they call me Hubie though, for short.
Hubie?
Hubie, yeah. What you wanna eat? You hungry? I'll take you out. Give me your number.
I think I'm gonna go to Poppy Steak. That's what I'm.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna eat.
All right, let me get your phone number. I'll take you there.
Well, we could just go there now.
Go there now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
That's cool, Mika. What you?
So if you guys don't know, the gentleman recording is a YouTuber as well as an entertainer. Okay, he does pickup lines and pranks and things of that nature. So he used the word invest to, I guess, pick her up, and she gravitated towards that word, and she won't let go. She has a kung fu grip on that word. And yeah, here she is begging for a hot meal. Nasty work.
I knew that I had to leave my religion when they said that women should submit to their husbands and submit to leadership. And I realized that if my husband came to me with some leadership objectives and I disagreed with him, I would not be able to let him do the things he wanted to do. I would continuously and constantly torment him and taunt him and mock him until he does what I want, because I feel like I'm better. Like, I just knew.
What?
Because my pride was too much. And yes, I'm not getting rid of my pride, because what they call pride is what I call autonomy. Let me tell you how that would play out. So say he wants to do X, but I think we should do Y because I feel like Y is a better option. And he decides that he wants to do X. I'm going to do Y regardless. And I'm going to mock him. And I'm going to taunt him. I'm going to continuously quarrel him and make fun of him and literally just torment him until he does what I want. That's when I realized that I can't submit. I have to be submitted to. That's when I realized that there is no bone of submission in me. I want me as a woman, I like the idea of a man submitting to me and letting me do whatever the fuck I want.
Absolutely insane. The only difference between her and the average modern woman is the fact that she's saying the quiet part out loud. A lot of these modern women think like this, okay? They have the same talking points. They just won't get on social media and you know, spill the beans, right? She's literally telling on herself. This is why social media is a blessing and a curse. It's a curse because it turns their brains into mush. It's a blessing because we know exactly how to identify these types of individuals, right? Just let them talk. They'll tell you exactly who they are.
Letting me do whatever the fuck I want. That's when I realized I had to leave my religion, because I would never give any man peace. I would torment him and torment him and I would torment him and tear him down. By the time he's done with me, his self-esteem will be in the gutters. That's when I realized I had to leave my religion, because I'm not a virtuous woman at all. I realized that I was a Jezebel witch. When I realized that, when I hear pastors talk about...
Y'all hear that? Self-proclaimed Jezebel, a witch. Her words, not mine. Her words, not mine. And I did a video maybe a couple days ago talking about this very same thing. Some of these chicks are Jezebels and witches. right? Mentally, spiritually, they're off. They're completely off. You're dealing with a woman like this attacking you mentally and spiritually, psychologically and spiritually, right? She's actually getting a kick out of this, right? This is fun for her. This is child's play, right? You saying to yourself, it was all good just a week ago, right? My life was going well. I was thriving. Now that I met this chick, what happened? What happened? So this is why I don't promote having a roster of women, right? You'll never hear me say, oh, well, you got to have 4 or 5 women in rotation, because I understand the dangers that comes with dealing with these modern women. You're dealing with 5 different modern women, you got 5 different problems. Some of these chicks mentally, they're so far gone. Some of these chicks are on medication, popping pills, Don Julio, hookah, and crab legs, right? Drinking up a storm, and alcoholics. Talk about a sweet tooth. They have an alcohol tooth, right? I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And this is why you got to read the signs, right? The signs are right in front of you. You got to read them and move accordingly. Move accordingly. Sometimes they're overtly in your face, and sometimes they hide them.
That's when I realized that submission, womanhood, as it relates to Christianity, will never be my cup of tea. And so I abandoned my religion, because I would rather shit in my hands, clap, and then eat it and smear it all over my face than to actually submit to a man. So that's when I realized that I'm not going to do that shit, and then I abandoned my religion. If you want to do X and I want to do Y, I'm doing Y, you're doing X. Which is why I love the concept of being with a man, but him being away from you. Like, I would love to date a man and he will be in his house. At first, when I heard that thing, I was like, what the f***? But I would actually love to date a man, but not marry one. So he can have his house, he can have his, or maybe we'll be married, but he will just live in a different place, like live differently from me. Like, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes away from me. And then every weekend we can see each other. Or maybe you can come and spend a week at mine. I don't know, but I just like the idea of me being completely autonomous. And submission is going to deny me of that, unfortunately. Because every time I hear the doctrine, it's like, oh, you just have to make space for the fact that God called him. I don't give a f***. If you come and tell me that God told you to do something, we're not doing it, period. No, God said we should, I don't care. That it's not getting done. It's not. No, God told you what? I don't give a f***. We're doing what I want. How about that?
Absolutely insane. I mean, the confidence, the conviction in her voice, right? Proud to leave her religion to follow feminist talking points, to follow her pride. Self-proclaimed witch, right? Delilah will gaslight you and try to tear you down, right? I mean, she said it, not me.
Long Beach, how old are you?
45.
45. What you do for a living?
I am in transportation. I drive city buses.
Let me see these nails, girl. Woo! Yeah, look at them nails. Are both of your kids by the same man?
No.
No. So you've been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
January of this year.
You just got divorced the beginning of this year?
Going on a full year, girl. Yeah.
What kind of man you looking for, girl, now?
Ooh. One with some confidence, one that's employed and self-motivated. Let's try there. Let's start there. I love my black men, but I'm disappointed in them right now. They got to get it together.
Ooh, in what ways are you disappointed in black men?
They're not showing up for us women. Like, the roles have really reversed. They really want women to take care of them. And it's like, I live in California. Life is hard enough for one person. So when you have somebody leaning on you and they're not helping themselves, then, it makes life even harder. But, no. I need somebody to, I don't mind going to get the bacon, but I like a lot of bacon.
All right. So did you file for divorce or did he file for divorce?
I filed.
You filed.
I did. But I just need a man's man. I don't want to open doors.
You don't want to open doors?
Yeah, no.
Do you pay bills or no? You want to pay all the bills too?
Okay, in California, you got to have a 3-income household. I make 6 figures and still struggling. So, because I like amenities. So, I don't mind going 80-20, 70-30, but I can't do 100%.
Okay, 180, no, 80-20. So in the 80-20, what are you? 80 or the 20?
The 20. Come on, man.
Okay. So, okay, you're acknowledging. So if it's 3 incomes, where's the third income coming from?
I don't know. Get a girlfriend. No, I'm just playing. Just playing. I'm just saying here it's very expensive, so I can't do one. If
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I
do
know I live in
100%,
California and it is definitely expensive.
yeah.
But
If
let me
I'm
ask you
going,
this. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
no. If I have to do 100%, I can stay alone and have dinner by myself like I'm doing right now. I'm taking myself on a date, so I can afford wings and margaritas and today's steak and shrimp.
Okay, so this I was going to ask you this question. So
Yes.
you would rather be by yourself and pay 100% than to partner with a guy and pay 50%.
Yes.
All right, guys, so there you have it. There you have it. Okay, so she rather spend 100% of the bills versus going 50-50 with a man. Okay, so she's 45 years old and she pretty much has the same talking points as younger women, right? I think this is part of the problem when younger women are looking at these elderly women. They have the same talking points, right? It just reconfirms the delusion and their ideology, and they just continue with the nonsense. Right? Back in the day, the elderly women would, sit them down and say, hey, this is how you move. This is how you dress. This is how you conduct yourself out in public or online or what have you. Right? This is how you're representing yourself moving forward. To think that there's going to be options for you just waiting around, right? The grass is greener on the other side, and I'm going to, not go 50-50 with a man. At 45 years old, I mean, take what you can get. If you can get a respectful man, maybe an average man making $50,000 a year, maybe he's 5'7", 5'8", take it, right? But, I just think that she's just overvaluing herself when it comes to the single dating market, right? Ultimately, it's not what you think. It's not what I think. It's about the market, right? Supply and demand. Is there a demand for women that are divorced 45 years and older? Respectfully, it doesn't look like she's, fit. The fit component is lacking here. Is that in demand? Are men flocking and fighting tooth and nail to find a woman like that? Right? Is that happening? I'm just saying, right? You got to be realistic with where you're at and move accordingly. But let me know what you guys think about this one. Give me some feedback, and until next time.